Welcome back, guys. It is the Brothers Geek Out podcast, issue 187. 187?
187, and an undercover cop.
Yeah. Hope you guys are well. We've got G-Man here in London.
What up? Side by side, bro. I'm home.
I know.
Home sweet home. I heard the baby's crying and shit. I love it. Love it. So good to be home, man. Oh, my God. It's been amazing. You know, that's why we didn't do the podcast last week. Just so busy trying to get home and all that sort of stuff. But we're here. What's happening, man?
Yeah, all good. It's been busy.
Dry ass lips so cold, man. My lips get dry up in this country.
I had that last week. But all good. It has been a busy week, guys. So apologies we didn't have last week's episode. But you guys got so much content on the Brothers Geek Out podcast channel, guys. So if you're new to the channel, check out the previous. We've got some loads of Geek Out sessions on there, which probably kept you busy till this week. So we got a few things to cover up on.
They're alright?
I don't know.
They're alright. Ashes there.
Okay, it should
Baby's
be fine.
crying in the background, but yeah, oh man, there's been lots going on, man. Loads of shows I've been watching.
Yeah.
Man. Couple shows that I've been watching. I want to talk about Hitmonkey. Have you started watching that?
No, not yet.
Really good, bro. Really, really, really good. And they're short 20-minute episodes. Very funny, very entertaining. I'll recommend it, bro. And obviously it's a Marvel thing, which I had no idea about. But they reference, Punisher and Kingpin and other characters and whatnot. So definitely one to watch if you just need a short 20-minute episode to watch.
No, I'll check it
really
out.
Good.
Was it like? Is the animation good?
The animation is not like the Disney Plus animation. It's more like how do I explain it? It's, I don't know. Listen, I'm not a creative guy, so for me it's just standard. But it was really funny. It was really funny because the main character just had a sense of humor which cracked you up, like a Deadpool's kind of sense of humor.
Okay.
So it was always just funny and always wise cracks all over the place. So definitely one to check out.
You talk. Let me double check. Sure.
Yeah. Next one was True Story with Kevin Hart. I don't know if you've seen that or if anyone of you seen that, but damn, that was good. That was really, really good. I thought it was Kevin Hart, so I thought it was a joke thing. But pulling it on after episode 1, first you get into it, you realize this is not a joke. This is a serious program. Obviously, it's based a little. If you've seen it, it's based a little bit on his life, right? Philadelphia, a comedian and whatnot. But he's not playing himself, but he's got elements of his real life in there, and that was really good. I mean, I won't spoil it or anything, but his performance, absolutely amazing. Kevin Hart is a beast, man. And then Wesley Snipes, again, another great performer, and he was in it, and he was awesome. So definitely check that out. By the end of the episode 1, you'll realize that this. It just shit goes bad. Shit just happens, and then it just digs into that. It's a really good show. I've been through it. Of all the shows that I've been watching recently, that was one of my favorites. Just because it kind of had you on the edge of your seat. Well, at the end of every episode, you was just kind of like, oh shit, I want to watch the next one just to know what happened. So, True Stories, Kevin Hart, check it out. Really good, and he's a great actor, man. Kevin Hart is actually awesome. He's so talented. And his acting skills just keep growing and growing. So that's pretty awesome. I'll carry on since kids had to go go check the little one real quick. But the other one I watched was Cowboy Bebop, so I don't know if you heard. Oh, is she okay? Yeah, she went to see you, I guess. Yeah. Did you watch True Story, Kevin Hart?
No, I need to watch that.
So good, bro. He was amazing, and Kevin Hart was amazing, bro.
Okay.
Kevin Hart's performance was absolutely awesome. It's one of those shows. Of all the shows I've been watching, that's the only one I binged through because it was so good.
How many episodes?
There was about 6, I think.
Okay.
But after every episode, it was kind of like that Prison Break feeling when you're like, oh god, I can't believe that just happened. I need to watch next episode.
Yeah.
Really good. So I recommend if you want something to watch and binge and get into.
Yeah.
True Stories. And Kevin Hart his performance is wicked, bro. You're just so impressed because you just thought it's going to be comedy. No, nothing. It's not. So good.
I'll check that out. Definitely check that out. Cowboy Bebop you were talking about.
Cowboy Bebop was the next thing. Look, man, I know you've probably heard season 2 got cancelled. And I can see why, man. I think I can see why. I mean, look, I started off great and I got into it, but the middle episodes, I just got bored and I was kind of just like not concentrating. And by the end,
understand
I got into it, yeah. So I reckon the drop-off rate was high, which is why they cancelled it.
which is a shame because I like the way it was filmed and everything, and you know, giving us the feeling of the anime. I'm a big fan of them trying to replicate things onto live screen, and I enjoyed it. Even John Chow's fighting style, when he picked up Wing Chun, and I was like, all right, he actually pulled off some moves there that I'm learning. So I was like, right, that's pretty good. But yeah, it's a shame. These things happen. You just don't realise every franchise has... block face. Every franchise has... Yes, so I got that. Every franchise has toxic fans, and it was the fans that really...
No, I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I think if because Netflix tracks that stuff, right? So if the drop-off rate is basic, then you know things they won't renew it. You know what I'm saying? So it probably started high and then the drop-off rate went down.
Yeah.
And that's like I said, the middle episodes were boring, and I was kind of like struggling to watch them all. Yeah, because I think it was 8 episodes or something.
8 episodes, yeah.
I would say like I don't know, at least maybe 4 to 7. I was kind of like, this is boring. I don't know, but I wanted to finish it off.
Yeah.
So I don't think Netflix. I don't think they. Of course, they listen to the fans and whatnot, but all that Twitter shit, I don't think it bothered them. They go off ratings, so whatever gets the ratings, they got it. And I reckon Cowboy Bebop started high and went low, and I don't think the success. It didn't have a good completion rate, which is why I think they cancelled it. So it's a shame, but I think maybe it was just a couple episodes too long. And
no.
You know, Netflix, they do that, right? They have their shows which are too long, which is why we can do the blur our face out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to blur her face out.
Which is why Disney Plus shows are awesome, because they're only 6 episodes.
That's right.
I want 13 and 15 and 16, but I get it now.
Yeah.
I get it because
it'll get it dumbed down.
Because
you remember Smallville had like 24 episodes.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, man, this is kind of repetitive. Like, but
no, not 24. Remember 24, but that was actually really good.
That 24 was really
They
good,
managed to get all 24 episodes on point.
On point. Always kept you on edge.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one that's yeah.
So
good night.
Good night for me, Cowboy Bebop. He-Man, did you finish off the last couple episodes?
I did, man, and I really enjoyed it.
So did I.
Shout outs to Kevin Smith for liking my post, man. It was absolutely awesome.
Oh, he did, yeah?
Yeah. I got that last scene of him where he just jumps in the air, busts up some dragon thing, comes down. It's for Eternia. I was moist.
Sick.
I really enjoyed it, and I like what they did with the story. Like, I feel like, I don't know what it was that put people off. What do you do? Don't touch
No, I think the first 5 episodes everyone was crying, and he was like, just wait for the last 5. And look, I liked the first 4. They were easy to watch. I didn't really have too much of an issue. Plus, I'm not gonna say I'm the biggest He-Man fan that I know everything. So I just enjoyed them. But these last 5 were very entertaining.
Very entertaining.
Him and Skeletor teaming up was something I thought I'd never see. And
Exactly.
I thought Skeletor will kind of turn his ways, but any villains, bro. He just
I know.
straight away went back. He was kind of. It was like he's Batman's Joker, right?
Of course, yeah.
He's the same thing. He's like, we need each other.
Yeah.
Like and then He-Man kept saying it's not. What did he say? It's not about us, but Skeletor. It's about me and you.
Yeah.
This direct connection. So, really good. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
No, I thought it was really good. I enjoyed that as well. It was a good. Again, I binged that as well.
Yeah, we're easy watches.
It was easy watches. Yeah, really good. What did I see recently, man? I was quite busy. Okay,
what did you watch? What else did you watch?
Trying to remember. Oh, guys, man, yes. Shout outs to 20th Century Fox and See It First. I got to see The Kingsman. I was at the London premiere of The Kingsman, which was really good. Good, fun prequel to the original 2 movies. Was on the red carpet, got to see all the actors and actresses, and then got to see the movie after, which was really good. The only issue was, bro, I didn't know that I was going to be standing outside for 2 hours. And my fault, I didn't read the email properly.
Was it cold?
Oh, it's freezing, bro. It was blitz. And like, you know, I was only, like, I had a woolly hat on, but it was spitting a little bit of rain, and it's like, oh man. I thought I was just going to come watch the movie, and I don't mind that. That red carpet experience is a whole different game, bro. And then, you know, people like Claudia Schiffer was there, and Bob Iger was there, bro.
Oh, wow, okay.
I got a couple of photos of Bob Iger. I was like, Bob, come man. But when you're in a crowd and you're 5'3", bro, and you've got people that are 6 foot in front of you, it's like I'm just standing here in the cold for no reason.
Yeah.
And nobody's giving you the chance to go up to the front.
They won't. Yeah, they won't.
Yeah, and I'm not that guy. Like, excuse me, please, can I squeeze in a little bit?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I just left it as it is. I was just kind of upset the fact that we were out there in the cold for 2 hours before we can actually go watch a movie. And I could have went and got something to eat and chill, you know what I mean? I was stuck in there for 2 hours, bro.
Yeah.
With fans that are not really fans. And it's hard to say because, again, like, that experience, there are some guys there that are there to try and get signatures and make money. There are some people there, honestly, are good fans of the actors, the actresses, but there are some guys that are just there for the cash grab, man. So it wasn't, that part of it wasn't a really nice experience for me to see. You know, Charles, and they're screaming, trying to get his autograph, and I'm like, forced picture, and I was
I'm not
like,
that guy either, you know.
yeah,
Like, even if I saw like I don't know, like Jackie Chan or something, I wouldn't be the guy to go, Jackie, please come. I don't know, man. I just feel too awkward. I don't want to be that fan. But of course, I'll be excited and whatnot. But
yeah, that's standard, bro. But I just kind of like that general meet and greet. And I've been lucky enough, and again, shout out to the Geeky still for that, to meet some iconic characters and actors and actresses where it wasn't kind of like screaming and shouting and excitement and the rest of it. I'm still awkward in front of them when I'm there, but at least I was introduced. Yeah, that's the whole experience. But guys, Kingsman comes out in the UK Boxing Day. Absolutely awesome film. I think what Matthew Vaughn did when he directed this one, he gave it a lot of heart, a lot of style. And shout out to Bradley Allen. He did all the fighting choreography for that as well. So yeah, he did it on all of them.
So can you see that Jackie Chan fight?
You can see the martial arts and the style that he picked for that film. Particularly, but not even that, because he did the first two. He did, yeah. That's why you can notice like the way they fight, the way they use things.
Because I always enjoyed the martial arts, but I never would have I would never connect it to Jackie Chan. But now you tell me that I can see some of the using the obstacles and stuff around them, objects and stuff around them. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That guy's a legend, man.
He is a proper legend. And the thing is, his catalogue of movies is massive. And I was the other day I was gonna do like a top 10. I'm gonna sit down. Okay. I want to do a top 10 movie on him.
Squeeze.
I want to do a top 10 best fight choreographies by him. I think we should do that because I thought that was great.
In respect for him, we should.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my week, and then congratulations. This guy, he did it. He took the plunge. Officially married.
That's right. Got married on Tuesday. I didn't say anything in the beginning. I wasn't even going to say anything, but thank you.
We'll leave it as that, bro.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
It's been very,
that's why it's been busy, bro.
That's the truth why it's been busy. I got married on Tuesday. The day we landed, actually, was the day the ceremony happened. It just happened. And I've had a lot of colleagues and stuff, some colleagues knew and they were like, gee, you're the most secretive person ever. It's like, it's not secretive, but I just found it very awkward to announce it. Yeah. And also, just awkward. And also now they're all asking for pictures and I'm like, you know what, surprisingly, we have no pictures because we were enjoying the moment. And then by the time we thought about pictures, we were already having a cup of tea and chilling. It was all done. But I was thinking, actually, we didn't get no pictures. And
we've got a few.
We got just me and her. But that's like that. Nothing with the family or nothing. You know what I mean? It was just the two. But that was it.
We got celebrations later, so we will take it.
Yeah, for sure. So colleagues are asking me, everyone's asking me, and I'm like, we don't really have any. And I'm not just saying that's a bad thing, but I think we were just enjoying the moment so much. We were intimate between us that we didn't even think about taking any pictures. So, but yeah, no, man, a married guy, man, I can't believe it, bro. The missus came down with me from Singapore. And we did it, so it's been an awesome week, but very tiring. Still jet lagged and whatnot, but it's been a great experience.
No, absolutely awesome, man. Absolutely awesome. We're well proud of you, man. And nice to have sis in the family. It's been good. And this one's got a new auntie.
Yay! New sassy, yeah.
But yeah, what else, bro?
What else? All right, Tom Holland remains a Spider-Man for 3 more Spider-Mans. Booyah! He's awesome, bro. We're not ready to let him go.
No, not yet, bro.
He's still so young. There's so much potential in what they could do with him. They can introduce Miles Morales. He can always be the guidance like Tony Stark was once to him.
Yeah.
He can be that to Miles Morales. They got so much to do. You can't get rid of Tom Holland, and I don't think Marvel will.
No.
I think Marvel will keep making the deals. Sony will create their Sony universe. Marvel will work deals out. I reckon he's still going to be a big part of the MCU and eventually hand it over to Spider-Man to like a Miles Morales. But they're going to do it properly. They got time. It could be a 10-year thing. So young Tom Holland, it could be a 20-year thing.
That's right.
But I'm happy about that, man. He's an awesome
I'm
Spider-Man.
excited, man. I
Looking
mean,
to watch Far From Home, No Way Home next week. I can't wait. Oh my god.
we've got like 5 days, so
I can't
I'm
wait.
telling you, like the hype for this movie is unreal. Because think about Avengers, bro. We were talking about Avengers for about a year before, like it came out.
Mm-hmm.
This has been 2 years, bro.
The moment they announced the multiverse, we were just and all the potentials.
Yeah. The fact that they brought back Alfred Molina, hopefully I said that right, that stirred off the multiverse conversations.
That's it. And then as we got closer, we find out Green Goblin. What's that legend's name?
William
Dafoe.
Yeah.
William Dafoe. I mean, and there's so much. And there's Sandman, the Lizard. They done something again that the movie universe has never done. Or again, it's hard. It's like you're always like, how is Marvel gonna take the next step? You know, after what they've done with 10 years of movie, and they did take the next step. They managed to get in other characters from a different movie, right? You know what I'm saying? Not franchise, but different movie, whatever. So they smashed it, bro. I can't wait for Wednesday, bro.
I really can't believe like the only problem I have now at the moment now is how could this be the most leaked movie in the world? Okay, lie down there.
Spoilers are getting bad, man. I'm really getting upset with that,
You
man.
can't, Daddy. You have to eat. Oh no.
No, you're tired. She's tired.
Yeah.
Oh.
She can't sleep. You can't sleep, Daddy.
Why?
You have to stay awake.
Why?
Because we cut out her midday naps.
Oh,
You
no.
lay down here. You talk to me and then I'll wake you up. Okay? Emotions. Oh, my daddy.
No.
Okay, come lie down here and then I'll take you to bed. I'll take you to bed.
Spoiler. Oh, no. Oh, no.
To go to bed. Give us a kiss. I'll be back, guys.
Alright, guys, let me talk about Spidey. Yeah, so the fact that the spoilers have been coming out with this movie has been frustrating me. It's been annoying me. And also people out there, alright, there's going to be loads of stuff on Instagram and Twitter and all that sort of stuff. But then, you know, people, I'm not going to name names, but people who I follow, who I like to watch their reviews on trailers, their reactions on trailers, their breakdowns on everything. You guys shouldn't be spoiling shit. And that's what pisses me off as well, man. Like, I'm not going to name names. I don't want to. But I like watching your videos when you break down something, right? And the Easter eggs that you find, I love watching those. To everything. But then when you start spoiling shit and start mentioning stuff, I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna have to unsubscribe because I don't want to see spoilers, man. So I'm annoyed. Listen, I love to have the speculations. I love to think this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen. I can't wait if they did this. I hope they did this. And also just get a vibe of like, you know it, like having a vibe saying, oh, it is gonna happen, but I don't want it confirmed. I just want that moment in the cinema where it's like, oh shit, it happened. Even though if I kind of knew it was gonna happen. Like for example, we know this is the multiverse. We've seen Doc Ock, we've seen Green Goblin, we've seen Electro, whatever. So you're expecting the other Spider-Man to show up. Cool, I'm expecting it, but I don't want to see it. I don't want it confirmed right now. If Marvel hasn't confirmed it in a trailer, cool. If they confirmed it in a trailer, then I'm cool to watch it. But if they haven't, then I don't want to see it. I want to be shocked in the cinema. But anyway, very leaked movie, but I can't wait, man. 5 more days, bro. It's going to be the best day ever.
Yeah, excitement. I want to talk more about it. What was the next one, bro?
Shang-Chi 2. Got the
Boom.
green light. Booyah. Big film. Of course that was, though, man. Of course that was. I think they got a lot more story to tell.
Yeah.
The movie was awesome. I loved that character. Yeah, man, lots to do. It's gonna be a big part of the MCU. I don't know what they're gonna do with him, but he's gonna be a big part of the.
It'll be exciting to see what they do, bro, because you have a mixture of powers now. So, kind of seeing that martial arts element involved in that is going to be absolutely sick. And then Who is the new Avengers, bro?
We still don't even know, innit?
Yeah, who are the new Avengers? They're going to do Avengers 4. Oh, sorry, 5. Who's it going to be, bro?
Who would it be 5?
Avengers 4,
Oh, what, Infinity War and Endgames were 2 films. I guess so, yeah, 5, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. And the thing is as well, how they're going to mix with each other. Like, if they fight Kang the Conqueror,
yeah,
how is those battles going to happen with all the Avengers? I don't know, it's a interesting one. Because, I don't know, man, but it's so exciting. It's so exciting.
So sick. Absolutely sick. I'm looking forward to it, man. I thought it was a good film. Charismatic character, Simu Liu is, so I do like, I like what he did to the character as well. And bringing it into this universe, man, I mean, look, we got so much coming out in the next year. Oh, man, we in for a treat next year, man. We've got, what, 5 Marvel movies, and then we've got TV shows and all sorts of galore. It's going to be mad. Absolutely mad. But yeah, what trying to figure out what else is cool.
Well, Sonic 2, the trailer. We didn't do a reaction, but did you see the trailer?
I haven't seen it, bro.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, when I say it's really good, because the first one was fun, right?
Exactly. The first one was wicked.
And then this Jim Carrey, excellent performance, right? As Dr. Robotnik. He's also back, which is amazing. And then, you know, if you haven't seen the trailer, but Knuckles is in it, Tails is in it,
yeah.
And then it finished off with a scene with Knuckles, and he looks so good, man. It looks like such a fun watch, like, movie, man. I can't wait.
I gotta say, because the first movie was great, and what Jim Carrey brought to it was brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm so happy that they changed the look of it, bro, to give it that gaming feel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and from what I've seen from the second trailer, it looks more like the game. It had some elements of the game in there.
Yeah, I mean, I think it does. Remember, this was one of the first movies when they released the trailer and everyone was cussing it, and they changed it because he never looked like the video game.
That's right.
Kind of like, why wouldn't you make him look like the video game if it's all animation anyway? So no, I mean, bro, it looks really fun. It looks so fun, and
no, I can't wait.
It's gonna be good.
I'm looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to that.
I also saw the trailer for Cobra Kai season 4. Well, a new trailer.
I haven't seen it.
So good.
Okay.
It's gonna be so good.
I got so much to catch up on. I'm gonna do that later on. But I got, what else was there? There was the Matrix trailer. There was something else that came out, bro. I reacted to recently. Man, Spider-Man across the Spider-Verse. Okay, bro, I'm so excited for that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I class that as one of my favourite Spider-Man movies.
No doubt.
That's my number 1 Spider-Man movie. To see the second one and the animation, the colours and the way they're going to do it, it just really blows my mind what they're going to do in this next one.
So it's like a 2-part movie they got, right?
Yeah.
That last part in that trailer when he's fighting Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah.
So good. So fucking good.
So good, bro. So good. So I'm excited to see where they go with it. To be honest, I want to watch it on the big screen. I want to watch it on this TV, bro.
Let's go watch it after this.
I want to watch it on this TV.
We should have done a reaction, but... Well, you done a reaction, but yeah, let's go watch the trailer after this.
What else was there? I feel like there was something else that came out.
Another trailer or another movie?
Can you just go on the Brothers Geek Out page? There's so much that come out.
What, the Facebook one?
Yeah, no, the Instagram.
Insta.
The Brothers Geek Out.
Produce.
Let's check this out. Guys, if you're not following, follow the Brothers Geek Out podcast. We've got so much on there, so much content. Let me see what they got. Shout outs to DC. They're doing giveaways, guys. So there's a Batman going around top of... in the Midlands. So the dates are on the page, so make sure you check that out. So we had Kingsman. We had a 3-minute clip come out for Morbius. I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it.
Because I don't want to see it.
The opening scene also for Spider-Man No Way Home was released. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it.
Why would they release that, bro?
I don't know if it was legit, but it looked very clear quality, like they released it. Like
yeah.
So I didn't watch that either.
Bro, they released images for Black Adam.
Ooh, he looks good. You know, I read something that he put on the suit and they padded it up, and he was like, get this shit out of it. He got pissed. He was like, get this fucking pad out of it. Everything that he looks is him. He don't want no padded suits or none of that shit. And why would you pad it up? It's The Rock. The guy's in the amazing shape. Why would you pad that shit up anyway? Anyway, he looks fucking awesome.
Brilliant. They wrapped up Aquaman 2, so that's finished. we got to see sneak peeks when DC Fandom happened, so I'm excited to see that. That movie has a legacy with me, and recently, what was it, just the other day, it was 3 years when we went to the movie premiere, and my name was in the trailer and the newspapers. Stunning! As soon as Jason Momoa comes up, stunning. Got it. But yeah, exciting times. They released loads of posters for the movie Scream, and more Spider-Man, Spider-Man No Way Home. And shout outs to John Shipp, because that guy, I got enough love and respect for him. Shared my video, likes our posts and stuff like that, which I absolutely love. And then we've got free Geek Out sessions, guys, so make sure you check them out. We've got Rob Arlen, who was the director and writer for Living in Crime Alley. We've got Amy, Peachy Keen Arts, and we have, is it Mark Caparos. Make sure you check that out as well, guys. The last 3 podcast sessions we did with guests on, and we geek out and we talk about the industry, we talk about artwork, we talk about, general life and stuff like that. And again, another shout out to Geek of Era, which currently have a podcast out featuring me, and I talk about our passions and what does it mean to be a geek in this time, and the stereotypical things that we get tagged along with in the process. But interesting episode. I mean, I talk about how geek culture and pop culture has always been there from the beginning, you know what I mean? And how we've taken it on, and how much and how important it is for us, because now people say, it's not a hobby. I don't think it's a hobby no more, bro. Like, I genuinely love this stuff. Like, there's always some sort of stereotype of, you're on a bandwagon, or, you're only on it because you see the movies, but we've been on it from the beginning, man.
Bro, every time I speak to anyone, I always say I'm a comic book geek. Right? And even someone references it, they go, I noticed that you said comic book. I'm like, yes, I used to read the comic books. Now, I read a lot more now because my reading ability was basic back then, and it's still basic now. But I read more comic books now. And I'm not going to say I read all the comic books growing up, but I started off with comic books. And then the MCU and the comic book movies that's come out now, it's just taking it to another level. Man, we're geeked out, bro. We love that shit. We're passionate about it. Whatever people say, I don't give a shit, bro. Whether, it's funny, like, if I talk about it at work or whatever, they always, like, mention, oh, yeah, my son, like, and they make it very, abrupt. Like, oh, my son is into that, my little son. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm into it too. And I'm 37 years old. I don't give a shit. I love it. And if you think it's all baby shit, cool, fine.
Yeah.
Here's a Punisher comic. Give that to your son. Let your 10-year-old son read a Punisher comic and tell me how baby that is when he's blowing up people's heads or he's he's investigating a paedophile parents and knocking on their door and just shooting them. Like, let your 10-year-old son read that and then ask you what the hell is a paedophile, if you think it's childish. So anyway, I mean, I don't need to defend it. But
no, of course not. And I never defend it, bro. I see it as a part of what we do on a daily basis. You know what I mean? We deal with the harsher reality of things, and I wouldn't even call it something that is a escapism. Would you say that?
I don't know, man. You know what? When you say escapism, like to another reality, and it's stories, man.
Yeah, of course, it's stories. We love stories. I don't know what to call it, bro, because I genuinely love it, bro. I wake up in the morning, and like, when I read a book with Lara, or when we sit in the room and she looks in aura around and seeing the stuff, and like I feel like it's a part of me, man. Like I genuinely feel like I have characteristics that I can relate to with some of these characters. But then I love the gadgetry, look, man, it's there.
Look at that.
It's just there, it's just there.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere, so it's like...
We love this shit.
We love it.
I said something to my wife now, right? Because I kept on joking with her, saying that I'm more excited to watch Spider-Man than I'm going to get married to you. Just for jokes, it was joke. But I said to her, like, listen, the truth is, getting married to you felt like very natural and full-time, forever joy.
Yeah.
These comic book movies and whatever that comes out, it's a short-term joy that I get. And I get a short-term joy from them when they come out. I get super excited for it and whatnot. But that's the truth, and we're constantly getting, and they bring me joy, man. Martial arts and comic book movies and stuff give me short-term joy. training, shall I say, training, and
Yeah.
and then watching the UFC and all that gives me short-term joy. Like when it comes on, like your week goes, man, 9 to 7 at work or 9 to 6 at work, and you're busy and you're stressed. But then on Wednesday when I finish work, I'm like, Hawkeye, which we didn't even talk about.
We will talk. We'll talk.
Hawkeye, and I'm like, cool, popcorn, food ready. I'm excited, you know what I'm trying to say. And then when Spider-Man comes out next week, I'm already like, oh my god, the day is gonna be so awesome. Quickly finish work, you know, don't drink no water, make sure I don't go to the toilet. Like, really excited, and just gonna sit in the cinema. Just, bro, I haven't geeked out with you. This is an Endgame type movie. We haven't watched an Endgame, a Marvel movie together, or let alone an Endgame type movie. When's the last Marvel movie we watched together? Was it Hulk before I left to New York, like 10 years ago?
No, man.
Did we watch something together for the first time? Think about this whole MCU thing, man, that's been going on. We've been talking about a podcast. When's the last time we actually watched one together so we can scream and shout at the cinema together?
It's been 8 years or so.
I always wished I watched Endgames with you guys because I was there by myself. Firstly, like, I was screaming and shouting by myself. But secondly, I came out there and I was lost as a human. I didn't know what to do with my life. I was so emotional. I didn't know what to do. I was so sad. I had no one to talk to. You boys haven't seen it yet. Whereas this movie, I feel like it's going to make me feel like that. We're going to all watch it together, all three of us. And we're going to be screaming and shouting and shit. I can't remember the last movie, MCU-wise, we've done that. So this is what I'm excited about.
I can't remember myself, man. That's so long ago. But I know... Listen, man, whatever happens in this movie is going to happen, and regardless of what has been leaked and what's been rumoured. Like, I totally think this is the best marketing ever. Bro, the best... Bro, when I went onto the website, bro, to book the tickets, I was like, what the... I'm seeing the seats go automatically, bro.
It's crazy.
I click on the seat, somebody's already got it. I click on the next seat, I was like, what time?
Like... Say it, don't spray it, bro. I hate you, but apparently it's after Endgames, it's the second most pre-booked movie ever. I'm pretty sure it's second.
Bloody hell.
I mean...
I think it's first now, bro.
It could be.
I think it's first, bro.
Think about it, because Endgames was Avengers, everyone's moist, right? I get it. Spider-Man specifically, there's something about that character, bro. Like, the kids love him to death. Like, we love the whole movie franchise to death. Like, there's something about specifically with Spider-Man. I don't know, bro. I can't wait, bro. I cannot wait. I think this is going to be the first $1 billion pandemic movie.
It will be.
I know we're kind of still
bro,
out
the way they've done it, bro, it's absolutely mad, and like it's the best. It's the best. But I don't think Toby and Andrew are in it.
I think they are.
Daredevil maybe. I think this is the perfect arc story as a redemption story for Green Goblin and Doc Ock, because they work with Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
Doc Ock, I see that.
I see it with what do you call it as well, bro. Because remember, so Doctor Strange says they died in their own universes, yeah? So you need to do the same thing. They need to lose.
I rewatched all the Spider-Man just because I was excited, right? Lizard doesn't die, and Sandman doesn't die, and Electro dies, yeah. Lizard and Sandman don't die.
I feel like...
And Sandman kind of went off as a good guy.
He did, because he understood what was going on. I think personally, because of the way Doc Ock lose, was that mind control chip, kind of the tentacles took over him.
Yeah, because at the end he did save the day, yeah.
You know what I mean? And the same thing with Green Goblin. You know, at the end he was like, oh, don't tell Harry. And he lose. Like, you remember that? That made me laugh for some reason. Because he just got stabbed and then suddenly, no, don't tell Harry. Good night. And then, I don't know why I was cracking up. Shanaz was just like, what are you laughing for? I was like, I don't know why. I found that scene funny. I know he lose, but I found it funny. But I feel like, same thing for him. Like, he was just trying to save his company. Man got betrayed by the board. And, you know, his alter ego that he already had in him was just destroyed. They were eating him up from inside. So, those are two characters that had split personality disorders.
Yeah, I mean, it was interesting. Even with Electro, I mean, all of those guys were not bad guys. They didn't start off as bad guys. They were genuine guys.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a father figure. Green Goblin, William the Oscorp, whatever. He was like a father figure to Pete.
Exactly.
He was very kind to Dr. Octavius. Was trying to achieve what he was, but he was so super nice guy. Same with Electro. He was being bullied. Like, they weren't actually villains.
They weren't. But bro, tell me to this day, bro, the action scenes from Spider-Man 1 and 2 are still one of the best to this day.
Oh man, that Doc Ock one is brilliant. That train
So
fight
good,
scene,
right?
it is 100% brilliant.
Like that, we haven't like. Now I'm gonna touch base on the MCU stuff before we jump on Hawkeye. The Spider-Mans that we got recently with Tom Holland, yeah, and I think they're great films, and they give me that John Hughes kind of film movie. You know, like when we watch like Trains, Planes, and Automobiles and Home Alone. It's got that type of vibe to that film. And Breakfast Club. It's got that kind of vibe to it. But the action scenes haven't been amazing like how those first two movies were, bro.
Alright, look. Mysterio was awesome.
Yes.
Right, and then the first villain for the first one was Vulture. Okay. Yes, against a Vulture, it wasn't like, I don't think it was one of the best actions, but Michael Keaton and the way they done that Vulture was brilliant.
Spot on.
Right, I do think Mysterio's one wasn't. I think that was fucking good.
It was good, but it just
there's a lot of technology involved rather
that's
than
right. Yeah.
Spidey involved.
Yeah.
No, look, the Doc Ock fight scene I think is the best. The one on the train.
Yeah.
I don't think anything could well, not ever, but that's one of the best. No doubt.
So good. So good.
The way
so
everything
good.
moved, that was so good for 2002 or whatever it was.
That's what I'm saying. All right, cool. All right, let's jump onto Hawkeye, man. Episode 4.
3 and 4. We haven't talked about both of them.
Yeah, 3 and 4. Episode 3 was really interesting. We got Echo.
Yeah.
Her name's Maya, but Echo involved, who in the comic books is adopted daughter for Kingpin. And it's interesting where it's heading because all you start thinking about is, are they working for Kingpin? Because the Tracksuit Mafia are linked to him. He runs them. So, do you think they bring back?
Well, we saw his hand in that episode.
Yeah,
remember,
that's
squeeze
right.
the cheek. Uncle's gonna take you home.
Yeah,
squeeze the cheek. One of the breakdowns of people that I saw was trying to compare his laugh to what's the other guy's name? The Kingpin we know from Netflix.
Daredevil. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can't remember his name.
Michael D'Onofrio. Or something.
Michael D'Onofrio. That's it. Trying to compare the laugh. We got Kingpin's hand, so that is a cameo. First of all, right? So he's in it. We know it, right? I don't know if he's going to show up in the other ones, but man, I think we're going to see him. I think we are. I heard, though, that they're going to do a more comic book accurate one, because, you know, Kingpin's just a huge presence, right? Whereas in the Daredevil one, he suited it because he was a big fat guy, but in the comics, he's supposed to be just this presence. Apparently, they're going to make it that.
Well, listen, I'm excited if they do that, bro, because that was amazing.
But it's got to be our guy, man. Because he was so good as King. Okay, he's not going to be smashing people's heads in the doors because the MCU doesn't do that. But it's got to be him. He was so good.
I remember that scene as well, bro. He got mad, bro.
Listen, I remember watching this. I remember Kodo.
Yeah.
Remember Kodo? Mr. Controversy used to look like Blade. I don't know anymore. But anyway, he was like, it's going to be basic. Daredevil was going to be basic. Because he was comparing all the other shows.
Yeah.
And I remember he watching first episode or the episode where Kingpin smashes someone's head and he was like, I was wrong. Because he never admitted it. Like, I was wrong.
But at least he says that. He does do that.
I made a mistake. I judge. Bro, that Kingpin, he was good. So good. Again, it was the first time in a while. I guess it was the first time because DC have always been great with villains.
Yeah.
And you love their villains.
They have.
This was like one of the first times, I guess. Yeah, it was probably him. I don't know if Black Panther came after. They came after.
Black Panther came after because they did the
same with Thanos, right?
Yeah.
Bro, Marvel's best villain was King. He's one of the best villains.
He's one
out
of
there.
them.
So
definitely, without a doubt.
And that character, that actor, I can't remember his name. Sorry, but he was fucking awesome.
He was so good.
I want him back.
We want him back. You know that he played Thor back in the days in a movie called Adventures of a Babysitter.
What is that?
Yeah. It's like an old film, bro.
Oh damn! Okay.
Yeah, and he played Thor.
That's crazy.
In that, which was absolutely cool. But another thing as well, just to let you know, we got confirmation this week, bro. Before we jump on episode 4, that Charlie Cox is back as Daredevil.
Talking about this Daredevil shit, and we didn't even talk about that.
Daredevil, he is back.
Wicked.
Confirmed. The fans did it. Yes, thank you. We got him back.
And Kevin Feige said it on the interview that it will be him. Oh, God, so good.
So excited.
This is why Marvel are good. I'm sorry, but this is why they are good. Because they read that shit. They know what the fans want. They see the performances, and they're like, yeah, we'll get him back. Like, you know, where it's like Henry Cavill's like the best Superman ever, and then and Warner Brothers are playing games. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm trying to say? Whereas Marvel was like, yeah, we see the potential in him. We're gonna
bring Henry into the MCU, please.
Give him some.
Just give him Captain Britain, or you just give him even is it Hyperion or Superior? Hyperion.
Yeah, I think a Hyperion or something like that.
Just give it to him, man, because he's wicked, man. Even I could see him playing Adam Warlock.
Well, yeah, that's gone now. But I thought.
Yeah, no, but that guy's cool as well.
Yeah, he could have been a great. Listen, man, there's so much. Listen, there's X-Men. He could be Cyclops.
Give it to him.
Give it to him, bro.
Give it to him.
But yeah, this is where Marvel and Kevin Feige are just awesome because they're like, yeah, like let's bring him in, let's do it.
Yeah.
Same with I'm just hoping that's why we're gonna get D'Onofrio as Kingpin back and John Bethel as Punisher. That's all that's missing. Listen, everyone from the Defenders were awesome except I'm sorry, Mr. Kung Fu guy, you lose. I'm sorry, he lose, man, and that's not his fault, but. He loses.
It happens.
I want John Bethnal's Punisher, please. That will be the one.
No.
Yeah, that would be the one.
He'll smash it. But anyway, guys, episode 4 of Hawkeye, which was really good, and it's got us into the story even more deep. I love how they're playing with Barton's. Yeah, Clint Barton's PTSD. I think that's really important to show that. Because that he's just a general everyday guy with great talents, but suffering really badly. You know what I mean? Loss of a friend, and being through all that battle as well. You know, the fact that he's got a hearing aid now, bro. That really touched me for some reason, because it was like you've really brought it down now when it comes to Marvel stories. Like, this guy just wants to be with his family, man, and this next drama kicks off, and like I really want him to get home, bro.
Yeah, for Christmas.
Yeah,
right? That's it.
I really want him to get home.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Exactly.
But it's trying to just get home and just taking a new obstacle each episode.
And I like Hailey Stanfield, who's playing Kate Bishop. I really like her. She's got this. She wants to prove she's worthy, and I love that. But she's annoying.
You find her annoying?
Yeah. The character. Yeah.
She's supposed to be annoying.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It annoys you. You know, like that scene in the. Excuse me. In the elevator, when she's like, "Oh, I got an Avenger in my ear."
Yeah.
Like, stuff like that. Yeah, but I know she's playing that. And they're trying to find the watch, bro. Who do you think's the watch? Because I've got my theories already.
Well, I mean, to me, it just thinks Tony Stark because it's a Rolex watch. What do you think? I mean, my theory is basic and obvious.
No, but I think it's Caps.
Ah.
I think it's Caps.
Like from back in the days watch, or
no. Like it's from when he was an Avenger.
Okay, not
and
from
because
1950.
Because of what Clint said, they're in hiding. I don't want them to be exposed. Him and Peggy.
Because he wouldn't obviously mention Stark died. Yeah. But what's up with that watch? Or why would they want that? Because it's valuable, or there's something else?
There's something else to it. If not, you're right. It could be Iron Man's. It could be the Tony Stark watch that turns.
I mean, everyone thinks that because it's a Rolex watch and he's the rich one, right?
Yeah.
But Cap's a good one because I noticed he didn't say, "Oh, he's dead."
No, but then there's other theories saying that it's actually Clint's, and it's linked to his family. That's how they found out the family thing. So like, it's a hard one, and like
it's kind of weird that that's the little anticipation of the watch. Like, what is the watch? Hopefully they explain what the watch is about.
I hope so as well, because if you noticed in the first episode, those tracksuit mafias were tracksuit mafia guys were after that watch. That was the first thing they showed. Have you got the watch?
Yeah.
And then it went.
Only the watch.
You remember you forgetting about it. I forgot about it until not this episode. I was like, I wonder what they did with that watch. I think it was after episode 2 or 3. Why did they want that watch for?
Yeah.
Why was the watch important? But now it kind of, we'll find out.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you think about it, right? Kingpin. Why would Kingpin want that watch? Why would the guy who runs New York City's underworld want that watch? There's something to that. It could be something, man. I don't think it's money. I don't know if it's power, but it's something to that watch where he's like, give me that watch. Like, you know what I mean? So that's the way I would connect it. Kingpin wants it for a specific reason. But anyway, look, this episode was awesome. Again, the PTSD I loved. And he was having a lot of flashbacks with Natasha. And at the end of the episode, Elena comes back.
So there's a big battle scene on top of battle scene. There's a good action scene that happens at the end, and there's somebody that looks like Spider Monkey, because originally in the trailers I thought Spider Monkey's back, and then find out it's Yelena.
Yeah.
So the perfect way to link a movie, bro. When I was speaking to my manager about it the other day, he was like, "Kips, how does that work? How's she there? Why is she there?" And I'm like, "Have you already forgot the end credit scene of Black Widow?" And he was like, "Oh my god!" Like the way it linked, like, and he loves it. He loves the fact that it all links up that way. So,
so good,
shout outs to Jeremy, man.
Marvel's so good at that.
He used to cuss me when I first joined. He was like, "Oh, all this superhero things." Bro, he's full on Marvel fan now, bro.
Yeah.
Full on Marvel fan.
As a story, as someone who loves stories, how could you not, man? But anyway,
Exactly.
so good. And what I loved though, because this is where I loved it, because he obviously in that episode he's having flashbacks of Natasha the whole time. So he's trying to tell Kate Bishop, blurt, man.
Blurt, yeah.
I don't want the same situation happening to you. I can't go through this again. But what I loved at the end was obviously he told her to blurt, and also is when he said, "Listen, someone's hired a Black Widow in this. This shit's getting deep." Like he didn't even say Elena. He obviously doesn't know whatever. But someone's hired a Black Widow. You need to get the fuck out of here. Like he knows the danger of the Black Widows. I thought that was sick. I don't know what's gonna happen when he finds out it's her sister, because obviously he's going through a lot of shit. Like, does he? I don't know. Does he hug her and say, "I'm so sorry," or whatever? Right? But there's gonna be something which I'm very interested on. How many episodes? How many episodes?
We got 2 more episodes.
Are you serious? So they're on episode 5, and we've got 6.
5 and 6, yeah.
It's crazy because you think like, okay, there should be another 4 more to build the story, but no, man.
No.
I mean, shit, man.
I thought we were gonna get 8 episodes, but then we confirmed it the other day. It's 2 more episodes. And
so you got Kingpin and Elena. I think Kingpin's just gonna be a show. I don't think he's gonna be. He's not gonna be like the main villain they fight or anything.
Yeah.
And plus Kingpin's one of those villains that's just gonna always be there. I reckon.
Of course.
He's not gonna be like a Thanos. I don't think he could be a Thanos where you have to kill him off and move on. I think Kingpin's gonna always be there.
No, definitely.
Sick. I can't wait. Well, next Wednesday we got double Marvel, bro. Spidey, and then.
Oh my god! Also, I got every hour off next week.
Every hour.
At the end of the day, I've got an hour off, so I leave early. So Wednesday, I'm gonna do Hawkeye, and then we got Spidey's.
Oh, God.
Exciting times.
Well, I'm working not half day, but I'm working Asia hours in the morning, and then I finish Europe hours at 12. So I'm the same, bro.
Awesome. Good times, guys. I want to say a massive thank you to everybody who subscribed to the channel recently, because we jumped up to like 36 or something like that.
Yeah,
so.
That's 100% growth. When you say 36, it sounds basic, but when you see the growth, it's 100% increase. I was like, whoa, that was
quick
growth.
So everybody who's been watching the channel, massive thank you, and you know, shout out to the guys at Sci-Fi Podcast. You guys always show love and always comment and watch the videos, and I'm glad you enjoy it. It means the world. And to people that do watch it, we can't thank you enough. But guys, make sure you check us out on all other streaming platforms, guys. We're on SoundCloud, Amazon Music, Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, and we're just going to continue, guys, as always. We're always going to be there. And shout out to all the studios and PR companies that invite us and give me stuff to give away, and it means the world, because, like, you know, having this conversation, like, to other people, and they're like, how do you do all this stuff and what do you do? And I was like, you know what, to be honest, sometimes I feel like some of the stuff just falls in my lap, and like I couldn't be more grateful, because being a pop culture fan is one thing, but being a part of something makes the experience so much more. I mean, like, bro, like, what, past couple of years, man, it's been mad, bro, and we started off the new channel this year, so it's been overwhelmingly, I don't even want to use the word, but moist, but exciting. Like, because I'm your everyday folk, dude. I still work my 9 to 5, and, you know, I do my other stuff on the side with art and stuff like that, but I haven't been, like, proper creative in a while, and I am going to be. You guys will see more stuff, but it's just amazing to get these opportunities and be a part of something special, isn't it? And I would say to people, because I've been talking about mental health a lot more, and, you know, people, get out there, talk to people. It's Christmas. It's probably one of the loneliest seasons for a lot of people. With COVID and all the shit that's happening in the government at the moment, I know a lot of people suffered in the past year. So make sure you're talking to people, friends. There's people that you can reach out to. There's numbers available. Just don't suffer by yourself. I have been lucky enough to have family members and people around me at all times when I feel like I'm at my lowest. You guys need to talk. It's so important. So make sure you guys are getting out there. Geek of Era Yeah, sorry, Era of Geek. Yeah, that's a recent podcast I talked about. I talked about not even about the geeky stuff and what I love. I talked about family and I talked about mental health. I think at the moment now it's the most important thing in the world, guys, that you guys are talking to people and that you're not alone. There are people to talk there, and even if you drop me a DM and say, Kibbs, you know, I feel like shit and I don't know what to do, please just reach out. I'll always make time. I'll always message back. If I take time in replying back, I will say I'm busy at the moment, but I'll always have time to talk to somebody when it comes to mental health, because a lot of people did reach out to me this year, and you know, helping you guys along your journey as well. I really hope that, you know, you guys are doing really well, and you know, doing the best you can, guys. It's all we can do is do the best we can. There's everyday shit is always going to get to us, but remember the good moments as well. But yeah, there was a good couple of messages that came through last week as well, through the Brothers Geek Out podcast page and my personal page as well. So guys, keep fighting, keep pushing, get out there, click on that subscribe button, share it with friends and family, dislike, comment, let us know what you want us to talk about on other episodes.
Dislike on YouTube no more, is that?
Oh yeah, for real. Oh yeah, so I get that report later on, but I mean,
no more interaction with a dislike, man. It's one interaction.
Just comment, say dislike.
Yeah,
do that because it helps, man. It helps the channel, and we want it to grow. Like, I mean, God bless you guys for the people that came from Qibla Ahmed art page, and to be honest, I probably won't be even posting much on there because it needs to be art related content, and I won't put art on this page. This is going to be strictly podcast stuff, and if anything we do with like studios and PR companies, this is the page we're going to be pushing more. And for me, it's an easier job because trying to look after like 20 channels is the worst. And my job, guys, I do social media, so I don't like it. It's too much. So I want to be able to push this channel more, get it out there so you guys get to see it and enjoy the content. That's the main thing. But I want your feedback, man. It's so important I get your feedback. I do giveaways on Twitter, guys, but I want to do giveaways on YouTube as well. I want to give back to the guys that watch this. Even if it's on any other platform, you know, reach out to us and say what sort of stuff you got given away, man. I've got stuff to give away to you guys. Last month's competition was amazing, you know. We got a bunch of new followers and somebody won some prizes, and we want to do that. We want to give back to the listeners. So follow us on our TikTok page as well. I've got some funny videos on there, and I've got our contents, short clips on there as well. And shout out to everybody who's following us on TikTok, because we're like on 2,500, 3,000 almost or something.
Nice.
So growing. Excuse me. But yeah, was there anything else?
I think that was it, bro. I think that was it.
Cool. Guys, apologies for my little one coming in crying and making noise and stuff like that. But other than that, be safe. Hopefully, we've got another episode next week, so I wish you Merry Christmas on the next episode. But have a good one. Catch up. One love. Peace.